Barry here with Epic. This is our follow-up video to me learning how to ride an EUC. Since then I've done, I'd say, somewhere between 200 to 300 kilometers. Got very comfortable. Obviously from the first video I had absolutely no clue what I was doing. Took me about two days till I kind of figured it out, and since then, yeah, I've been cruising, I've been rocking. I've graduated to our biggest wheel, the King Song S22, and it's actually been great. I feel very comfortable, as though the EUC is an extension of my legs, really. You know, it's amazing how, you know, you don't really even have to think about it you don't have to think about it when you ride. You just kind of go, and yeah, it's a super comfortable ride. Obviously, it does take getting used to, but as you saw, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I figured it out and I am comfortable. So if I can do it, you can do it, anyone can do it. So don't be afraid, just jump on and go. It's a really cool new way of getting around, super portable obviously, and let's hit the town and show you a little bit of what I've learned. As you can see here, I'm still obviously fully geared up. It's obviously important to be geared up. We have these awesome MX Armor full body gear that protects literally everything from your shoulders to your arms, elbows, your chest, and the full back for only $74.99 at any of our Epic Cycle stores. Sorry, sir. You can pass by. There you go. And I'm wearing the nice comfortable Fox shorts along with the Fox Launch Pro D30 knee pads. Another important thing when you're riding an EUC is you're going to want to have wrist pads, because typically when you fall, you're going to fall on your hands. So very important. And the helmet. So obviously the two crucial things to have is a helmet, a good helmet, and wrist pads. We have these wrist pads. These are just like the simple wrist pads, like for about $40. We have the full finger wrist pads, full finger gloves, about $80 with the same type of system the FX Nation's coming. And obviously got this really cool Predator helmet, which is very popular amongst the EUC riders. So I said, why not? Let's wear it today and look the part, and let's go for a ride. As you can see, nice and comfortable. Moving down the street here, some good breeze, feeling all right. Nice platform on this bigger model, a lot of room for your feet. Let's see if we get through here, good control. All right, I think we can go. Hold on. Reverse here a little. It's a beautiful day today. Nice day for a ride. So I think we're gonna hit the park, High Park, do a little bit of off terrain as well to show some more capabilities. All right. So the riding's feels very smooth, and because of the suspension, it's got amazing suspension. This wheel, you literally, any bump it can handle. They call this one the Jump King, so it's capable of doing jumps and landing comfortable. Probably one of the most comfortable jumpers amongst the EUCs, as they're rated for. Turning, as you can see, not a real issue either. You can control the speed. I feel like I can control the speed very comfortably. Slow down, start. Very nice height as well compared to the smaller wheels. So I actually find that the bigger wheels easier to actually maneuver than the smaller wheels. So, and definitely they're a lot more capable. Yeah, so a lot of bumps on the road, but like I said, it doesn't, can't even barely feel them. Less than a bike, so I'd say it's got better suspension, less wobble than a bicycle even. Maybe it's a pretty big tire too. I got a 20-inch tire here, so. So it's a little tricky. So if you're going to be making a left, you can't fail here, right? So you got to know what you're doing when you're riding on the street. So I'm no expert by any means, but I do feel comfortable. Let's go. Here we're cruising at around 30 kilometers an hour right now. Got the speed display shows right on the top of the King S22. All right, let's go. I'm hitting about 40 kilometers an hour, and the wheel is totally stable, so I don't feel scared anyway. So going at these speeds, some people wonder, how you go so fast on this wheel. One little bump, you fall, but I'm taking bumps. I mean, look at the road. It's nowhere near perfect, and the wheel's handling it. The suspension is nice, good and springy. Can stop easy at the stop signs and proceed. So good stopping power, good acceleration as well. It's another great way to get around. All right, so looks like we're just about to enter High Park. We're on High Park Avenue in Bloor. I got a full battery, shows the battery display as well. When you're not moving, the wheel shows as your battery goes down, these dots will start depleting down. But of course, you can check all of this through your app if you want like an exact percentage. All right, looks like the light's about to turn. Welcome to High Park, Toronto. It's a little bit sunny. We got our visor with built-in sunglasses. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable riding. Now it's actually a lot smoother road than before, so it's gliding over real nice. My foot's a little bit sore, but I think that's normal. It's something you got to get used to standing, but no big deal. I feel totally confident on the wheel right now, and again, I'm not really thinking about it. You know, I don't have to think too much into what I'm doing. I'm just kind of standing really, and it's just going, right? Like I could be reading a text message right now or whatnot, although you want to keep focused obviously on the road, but my point is that I'm not thinking about it. And even going on some incline hills, I don't feel a difference. It's funny, I don't know, maybe this is common amongst EUC riders, but whenever I come upon a hill, for some reason, naturally the wheel goes faster than when I'm on a straight, because now I'm on a straight. So every time, usually when I'm going uphill, not on this one, but I was on the S16, I get the beeping, right, the slow down, particularly on uphill. So maybe it's just, maybe I'm more comfortable going faster uphill, I guess, I'm not sure. So even that speed bump, it went over like butter. Here's another one, it's barely feel it. It's actually a great place to ride, especially if you're just getting used to it. It's, you know, you're away from the traffic, nice open roads, beautiful scenery. Yeah, it's really cool. It's actually my first time taking it to High Park too. Nice winding road downhill. The funny thing is, I'd probably have funner time riding up this hill. So opposite of a bicycle, right? And as you can see, going downhill, it's a sharp decline, and I'm fully controlled on this wheel. It's amazing. It does not feel like I'm going downhill. I guess it's all in my heels, right? So I'm slightly better than the first video. Going up here. All right. Whoa. I caught the edge of that grass. I'll just hit the grass. Yeah, so a little bit harder on the grass. You gotta maintain a little bit more left-right balance, just because it's not even, obviously, versus a smooth road where you can pretty much stand straight, stand flat with your feet. When it's uneven, you're going to be doing a lot more toe, heel, left, right. All right, here, I'm going to go over this curb. I guess we can go up this path. It's climbing. It's climbing. Yeah. So look at this path up, fully uphill, off terrain. Just impressed a few people there. They couldn't believe it with their own eyes, but it's possible. I'm using a lot of toe actually right now, just to get up. Here's some bumps. There we go. We got it. Woo! Woo-woo! Yeah, so as you can see, this thing can handle quite a bit. Right here is a curb in front of me, but I can literally go right over it with ease. Yeah. All right, so the King S22 also comes with a seat. It's high enough, although I still have not figured out exactly how to do it. There is a technique to it that's a little bit different. I've played around with it, but I'm not fully comfortable yet. But I guess that's the next thing I got to conquer on this wheel. Next thing I got to learn. Let's get going back. Away we go. It's great how intuitive these wheels are. Like literally I could just straighten my knees and it goes faster. Slouch my knees, slows down. But really, faster forward, slow down back. That's it. Very easy. It's just a bunch of gentle movements that is what gets it going forward, stopping, backwards, turning. You gotta lean to the right. Carve a little bit. Take off. High Park swimming pool open today and packed on this gorgeous August 1st. So we did about 3-4 kilometers just now, and I'm feeling all right. You know, my feet and calves a little bit fatigued, but again, it's all part of getting used to. I know some people that have done over 100 kilometers on these wheels, so those are people that are obviously well accustomed to it. I'm pretty confident that I can do it, although I'd probably be pretty tired, you know, but the more you do it, like anything else, you just get used to it. While it's on, walking it, super easy. As you can see, I'm barely one finger here, and the wheel kind of just goes. I could spin it around, I can walk it. If there's a curb, I could just literally walk it up the curb and it just goes over seamlessly. So the walking it obviously it works better backwards with the suspension going forward versus the front side doesn't work as well. It's kind of wobbly here, so this would be the proper way to walk it. Right? I could actually try maybe to do a little seated riding now, but again, I'm not that comfortable with it, as you're gonna notice right away. But that's kind of the point. It's almost like a horse ride, right? So, yeah, I prefer standing. But when your feet are tired, like mine are a little bit now, it's definitely a great option once you've mastered that. Just take a seat and go. And this is the best, like, to practice it, your technique on a open court such as this, where you get the feel of it and the feel of turning. This will really help you in your journey of learning how to ride and operate a EUC. Things will just start clicking, just like riding a bike, you know. You're just gonna catch it and get it. So I can say just a little bit of forward and backwards leg movement to make the turns. You can see my legs moving back and forth, right? So, whew. All right, guys, thank you for watching my follow-up video on Barry Learns How to Ride an EUC. As you can see, a lot of progress since our first go at it, my very first time. Obviously, it's like we said in the first video, practice eventually does make perfect. Well, not perfect, you can always continue learning and getting better riding these machines, but it's very possible to do it. I figured it out without knowing at all what I'm doing, so you kind of just get the feel for it. This wheel, I can't say enough good things about it. I mean, I've been riding bicycles, bikes my whole life, and scooters probably for the last 10 years or so, or even less than 10 years, but this is something very fresh, very new, something that I just started really just a couple months ago now, maybe not even 2 months, right? So, and I found a new love for it. It's really exciting, really fun. Like I've mentioned already a few times, anybody can do it. It's just a little practice. Maybe at the beginning it's a little bit aggravating, of course, frustrating. Just like the first time when you learned how to ride a bike, it was scary and frustrating. But as soon as you catch it, you catch it. That's it. So it's definitely something that you shouldn't be afraid of, and just learn. Maybe you need a challenge. Me, I like challenging myself, so that's why I took it upon myself and set out to learn. I said I'm going to know how to ride this, and I do, and I'm going to continue to learn and get better. Again, yeah, this is the King Song S22 Eagle. We carry it in our stores, you know, and along with a few other of their models, but this is the biggest one we have here, and my personal favorite. Of course, I grew into it very quickly. It's got beautiful suspension. It's got great speed, more than enough speed. I think I've once hit 60 kilometers on this actually, but the top speed is actually 70. It's rated for up to 150 kilometers, but I think real world range probably 60 to 70 kilometers, depending on, you know, how fast you're going. So it's a beautiful looking piece of machinery here. Very big pedals, nice pads. You can upgrade these pads. Some people go for the Grizzly pads if you're going to be doing more extreme riding, more jumping. Great suspension, D&M burners, RCP. Yeah, good lighting system at night too. And as well, when you turn it off, it's this one actually has a kickstand, so it's nice. You can just kind of leave it like that in your garage. Anyways, if you guys found this video helpful for you and you're thinking about it, again, nothing to be afraid of. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe below for more cool videos such as this. Tutorials, learning how to do repairs, build videos, and more. Everything e-bike, scooter, EUC related. We'll be covering everything. Electric dirt bikes, you name it, we got it. Exhilarating.ca. Check out our products online. Everything featured in this video, from the gear, from the riding gear to the helmets, the amazing cool Predator helmets, to the MX Armor, Fox gear, and the one wheels, and of course electric scooters, bicycles, and electric dirt bikes. Exhilarating.ca. Don't forget to follow us as well on Instagram for updates as well. And until next time, we'll see you guys. Peace.